Hi there, I'm Amore and I'm going to be talking about what to do about gaps on your CVs. So there are quite a lot of situations or scenarios that might bring this on, but we're just going to talk about the two most common scenarios with this. So the first is when you've been working in the industry, you've built up solid experience, and then life happens. You took a sabbatical, maybe you had to step away for family responsibility, whatever the reason may be. It is still important to address that. You don't have to be very personal about it. You can say as much as you want to say, but it's just to make it look like, not make it look, you have to just ensure that you are covering your full timeline. The problem is that when you've got a gap on your CV, it can relate to a red flag because obviously your hiring manager can't understand exactly what happened in that moment. And hiring managers can literally take 2 seconds to decide if they want to go ahead and have a conversation with you, or if they'd rather just not look at that whole situation. The simple fix is, in between your positions that you held, if there was quite a big gap, I would almost say between 2 months and more. You can just say, for example, March 2025 had to step away, family responsibility, or March 2025 I was lucky enough to be in a position to step away and take a year for myself and travel the world, whatever it may be, as long as it has been addressed. The idea being that you don't want to leave your potential hiring manager or even the recruiter really left. You don't want to leave them with question marks. You want everything to be addressed. The second situation might be that you're coming from different industries and you've decided you want to come into hospitality. So you might have like a world of different experience in different industries. And I often see it where candidates will say, oh, well, it's not relevant, so I'm not going to add it to my CV. In actual fact, it could be relevant. It could be that that specific hiring manager or recruiter that's looking at your CV knows, Bob said that it would be really cool if they had IT experience. Not necessary, but would be cool. So you never know. You never know if someone's just going to find it like really impressive that you did that job before, or you have those skills that are actually relatable to what they might need specifically. So always put everything into your CV. Have a solid timeline. You don't necessarily need to be listing all of the duties and responsibilities from different industries that you've worked in, but it could still open a conversation if it's just your company name, position held, and the dates. Again, it's quite simple. Solid timeline is super important. So whether you've got a gap from taking time away, or if you're coming into the hospitality fresh from other industries, make sure your story does not look like it has missing chapters.